Are you done?
Hey there friends, how's it going? My name is Aiden8. So today we are going to be talking about cut content from the original Final Fantasy VII, and will it be implemented in the remake universe? Now, this will be going over stuff that never happened as yet within the remake, that could happen later on, but stuff like the honeybee in those cut content I'm not going to include here, because the honeybee in is for the most part done and dusted. So that's right. So before we dive into it, leave a like, comment down your favorite Final Fantasy VII moment that you want to see in the remake, and also subscribe. That helps a lot. But without further ado, let's just dive straight into it. So first off, thank you to Rant for making this video list all the way back within the 2020, which is 2 years ago. Oh my god, it's 2022. Anyway guys, so yes, this is going to have a lot of stuff in it that I'm not going to actually discuss all the stuff, because again, most of the stuff is in Midgar with the honeybee inn and stuff, so I'll leave a link to in the description. You guys can go read that and check out some cut content that you may or may have not known about. But we're going to be talking about content that was cut that I personally feel is going to be revisited in the remake universe. And we start off with something easy, and that is integrated Yuffie. Yes, Yuffie was supposed to be a mandatory character. Wutai was supposed to be a much more bigger thing in the Final Fantasy VII world, but it turned out to be very much side content, basically, because Yuffie was a character you could have missed, same with Vincent. But yeah, I'm going to get all that later. So yes, I think this is a no-brainer. Yuffie was a big part of Final Fantasy VII Remake integrated, and again, I don't have a PS5, so I wouldn't know how that DLC is. Anyway, yes, I think Wutai is going to play a big role in part 2. Possibly majority of the game will spend it there, and that and calm, but we'll see. Next up we have Vincent. Just like Yuffie, Vincent was he was just cut, but his entire backstory and stuff wasn't explored that much. Like again, Vincent with Lucretia and all of that, again, it was kind of visited within Dirge of Cerberus, but I do feel that they are going to just bring Yuffie and Vincent, who were optional party members, to full light, making them feel like they were always meant to be there. Maybe Vincent is gonna learn about Sephiroth, he's gonna have like a mental problem, because it's gonna be like, oh god, that might be my son. You never know with this Final Fantasy VII stuff. Maybe Vincent is the father in the remake, and maybe Zack Fair is related somehow. I don't know where that was going. But let's continue on to this. Red 13 almost had his own villain. It's honestly kind of weird that Red 13 was experimented on and on personally by Hojo, a fact which ends up getting little to no acknowledgement in the story proper. Once the party leaves Midgar, Red 13's major arc ends up happening at Cosmo Canyon, and from there he more or less functions as a developed character for the rest of the game. Right, now this villain, he almost had a villain, alright, so this villain I think could make it back if we do go to Cosmo Canyon in the next game or the game after that. I don't know how Remake is gonna work, but yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I do feel that Red 13's original villain is gonna make a splash somewhere. So let's talk about something dark, and that is the original ending to Final Fantasy VII. Well, it's not the original ending, but one of the endings that were pitched, and bloody hell is it a good thing they didn't go through with it, cause let's be honest, it's kind of a shite ending. But I'm gonna bring it to your attention because I think it's interesting. So let's read it. As you can see right here, the unliving of the party. Now, by that logic, that means the entire party is now unalive. What does that mean? Well, it's a very weird ending, and I'm very happy it never went through. But hey, maybe some aspects of it will be made in Remake, I hope not. But anyway, this is what happened. Anyone who was not given a parachute during the descent to Midgar would ultimately unlive before the sequence was over, leaving the party only with the characters they brought with them for the final party. That basically means if you chose Tifa, Barrett, and Red 13, the rest of the party members like Sid, Vincent, Yuffie, Kate Sith, all of them would be unlived. And you would continue to the final mission with only the party members I told you about. Now, imagine that. Now, will that be made into Remake? I doubt. I 100% doubt it, but I would like a reference to it. Just maybe a reference to it, like maybe Cloud carries Vincent, and then Vincent's like, oh, I could have unlived if you didn't save me. Thank you, best friend Cloud. I really want to be best friends with Vincent in the remake. Oh, and that's another thing. That's basically one thing I actually want to see Vincent the most. Like, Vincent's my favorite character within Final Fantasy VII, and I just want his story to shine a lot in the remake. You know, the story he deserves. So yeah, that's my thoughts on cut content. I definitely believe most of the stuff with the side characters, with Red 13, Yuffie, and Vincent, all of that's going to happen. The alternate ending, the alternate ending, I do not see happening. If it does happen, well, that's going to be a very, very strange thing to combat. I don't know what's going to happen over there, but you don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, anyway guys, that is it for this video. Leave a like, helps me out a lot. Comment down in the comment section down below what you guys think. Share with friends, and most importantly, subscribe to comment for Lightning Bolt. Anyway guys, that is it for this video, and as always, this is Lightning Shade. Blaze out.